what'd you say about it only got attention because
Oh yeah, I think it only got that kind of attention because the bar was so low for him.
sure,
He
yeah,
used like actual beats and somewhat
yeah,
competent lyricism, and then everyone was like, "Whoa!" But I mean, it didn't like light the world on fire or anything.
sure, yeah, yeah. I mean, his next move might be, and FD Signifier just put a video out about this like 2 days ago.
Which I watched.
Oh, the white rapper
Yeah,
problem. Yeah, I'm
it's a
glad he
very good
did
video.
because now we can. Oh, it's very good. It's
Mm.
very good, and I mean, I'd like to see him just do like good stuff, instead of trying and be like a enormous pop star.
Yeah,
Which like I couldn't really see that happening anyway. They made one run of it with a Fergie sample.
yeah,
They're like, "Can you hold a track on your own? We will clear the Fergie sample for you just to test it." And for like a day, everyone was like, "This song's good," and then immediately afterwards, they're like, "This song fucking sucks."
didn't it
So
like stay in the on the charts for like a good minute anyway?
I think it did, but I think, and I don't know how this works. So if somebody corrects me on this, I can't do anything about it. Um, I think that was a TikTok thing
Entirely
because
possible.
using sounds on TikTok, I think translates to streams
It does
somehow, and
um,
streams now translate to
sales.
chart sales. So, um, yeah, I think that maybe had something to do with it. I don't know.
No clue. Regardless, that song sucks.
That song does
Um,
suck. It's so funny how much streaming has fucked everything up, like just completely.
yeah,
Did you two have anything to do with that
I don't think so.
by
Um,
like throwing that on there?
I think I don't think that had anything to do with people using streaming for nefarious purposes because they
Yeah.
were the only ones to do that, and that was on accident.
Right. Yeah.
Because they wanted to give the album out for free, and then it got fucked up and forced itself into everyone's library.
Yeah.
Um, I guess they hadn't figured out free downloads yet, but even then, like at that point, streaming wasn't like what it is now, if it even like properly
Sure.
existed.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that like the notion of giving music out for free is basically just the default because it's all on streaming anyway.
Sure. Yeah.
So I don't think U2 really had anything to do with it. They haven't been little stinkers with the algorithm or anything. They just kind of coasted on their laurels of being the
Yeah.
band that wrote the Joshua Tree, which, if I wrote the Joshua Tree, I would also be doing that.
Sure. Sure. Dom just saw the Sphere show.
I saw.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks cool.
Good for Dom, man.
Good for Dom.
That's a Dom dub.
That is a big Dom dub.
Yeah, Dom and Carl Maduri dub. I'm stoked for both of them. It looks like they had a great time.
Yeah.
Do you remember when music costed money?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I remember specifically, like for my birthday or Christmas one year when I was like 6 or 7, I
Yeah.
requested my parents to buy me more music by the band Mercy Me.
That is so funny. That is so funny.
More Mercy Me music and
More Mercy
and
Me
more,
for me.
and
Yeah.
more U2 as well, because I like of the bands I still listen to today, U2 is probably the longest running,
That's pretty cool.
which is insane because I've been listening to U2 since basically I was born because of
I
my dad.
I remember they were like one of the only bands I knew for a little while.
Yeah.
Like until probably like 4th or 5th grade, yeah. They were like, I know who U2 is
Yeah.
and Coldplay. Those are the two bands.
Yeah.
My Morning Jacket, maybe.
I
Limp
remember.
Bizkit. Those were who I knew.
Yeah. I remember I didn't actively like seek out or listen to Coldplay or Blink 182
Yeah.
because they had songs on Guitar Hero that I was scared of. And before you go, how are you scared of a goddamn Coldplay song? Is two things. One, I was stupid and a child, and two, the song was called it was their song Shiver. And so I was scrolling through on Guitar Hero and it said Shiver by Coldplay, and I was like, that must be a scary song, and I didn't.
That must be really scary. Yeah.
I didn't bother to investigate because like that just conjured in my mind thoughts of like being trapped under a lake of ice, and I was like,
Right,
ooh, I
yeah.
don't want to fuck with that. And then Blink 182 because their song "Damn It" was on there, and I was like, you can't say that.
You
Can't
call a song that.
What the frick?
I remember Serge Tankian has a song called Beethoven's Cunt.
And
I was like, what?
You can't do that.
Well, no, okay. Actually, I didn't know what the word cunt was. It was like Beethoven's C star star star. And I was like, there's a C word? I was like, I don't even know what that is.
You could do that?
I was like, what the fuck is this C word?
Did you know there's a W word?
Are you going to say it?
It's welcome back to the podcast.
Oh, shit. That's amazing.
Welcome back to the Saint of Scene. It's a podcast. I'm Dawson, one of your hosts. I have he, him pronouns.
I'm Carson, another one of your hosts, and I also have he, him pronouns.
And it's just the two of us tonight.
It is just the two of us, yeah.
Very romantic candlelit setting for this podcast
There's going to be jingle bells behind this entire episode to indicate that it is, in fact, our Christmas episode.
Yes, this is a Christmas episode. That's the other C word, Christmas.
Christmas. Yeah, there you go. Oh, my God, they're going to say the C word.
Christmas.
No, I had an iTunes wish list.
And
I would go through and I would put things in my iTunes wish list. And I remember, like, at one point it was like up to $500 worth of music.
Damn.
And I like wanted to. I was like, I am gonna like chip away at this like for so long, and one day I'll own all these songs. And that was like 3 years before streaming like really, really took over. And like just thinking about that, like I almost like bought $500 worth of music. Like that was a goal of mine at one point, you know? I don't even know how to buy things on iTunes now. Like I legitimately, let's open up iTunes on my computer. How do I even get to the store? Like it's not even on there.
Yeah.
Like there's Apple Music, but like how do I buy something? Like, what the fuck? Anyway.
They really de-emphasize it.
That's so crazy.
Which is insane because, like, especially because Apple was the people to start monetizing digital music. Like, that was the whole shit.
Do you like Apple Music more than Spotify at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
I use both, but I use Spotify for, like, I really only use it now to keep track of local bands.
I really only use it for podcasts.
Yeah. I do use it for podcasts.
I guess, like...
Just because it's not... Well, I don't even know if it's a separate app anymore on Apple. I just know it was for a while, so I stuck to...
Oh, if podcasts are on Apple Music, it's over for Spotify. I'll cancel my Spotify subscription tomorrow. Side note, my work uses my Spotify to like play music in the store. So like when we were doing these shows these past few weeks, like I wanted to like listen to a podcast on the drive, and like my work would just be playing Christmas music. I'd be like, I guess I'm doing something else then. I guess I will do something else.
Guess I'll kill myself.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I might quit.
Your work?
Yeah. We're touring so much next year.
Yeah.
Like, to the point where, like, you and I's backlog is going to really suck ass. Like, it's going to really be harrowing for a minute there.
Don't you leave, like, pretty early into next year?
I leave January 14th. Yeah.
So how long are you going to be gone?
March 3rd.
Oh, my God.
We're going to have to backlog, like,
we're going to have to
episodes.
backlog, like, after Christmas, we're going to have to...
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to move.
We're gonna have to
We're
bust it
doing
down.
Made You Listen today, right?
Yeah.
Thank fuck.
Yeah, finally.
I listened to the record too,
Yeah.
like today. So, yeah, we're touring so much.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that I'm worried about being fired. I don't think I will be. But I would love for my time at home to just be time at home.
Yeah.
And it's looking like that may not be the case. So, and also we have an album to make in May. So,
yeah.
Dom met our producer today.
Oh.
Yeah. A meeting of the minds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very proud of Dom Maduri.
Me too.
I can't say why. It'll all be revealed later, but I'm very proud of Dom Maduri. Yeah, I just we're doing so much shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, have we recorded since we got announced on those Dillinger shows?
No, dude.
Yeah.
It's so funny because like the day before that happened, I was like, because I figured y'all had seen.
Yeah.
Like y'all were in the loop about those shows regardless, but like
I can neither confirm nor deny. Yeah, we were.
Yeah. I feel like, I mean, if you don't feel like it's fine to talk about.
No,
like,
it's fine. I mean, like, honestly, just like being completely real with you, we didn't know that we had it until the day before we got announced on the second show and the third show.
Yeah.
We were up for it, or maybe we'd been asked, and they just ended, and we just thought they ended up going with someone else.
Mm-hmm.
We thought they ended up going with Candy and Car Bomb, and we were like, well, that's fine. Like, it's okay.
Yeah, because
like, that's all right.
We recorded the day before.
Yeah, and I was like, fucking.
I was like, you see those
Dillinger
Dillinger shows, and you were like,
yep.
And then I woke up the next morning and I saw that
we
you
were
were
on
on them, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was nice. Just to clarify for anybody who's listening to this, we are on the 22nd and the 23rd of June shows with Dillinger Escape Plan,
which is
my favorite band of all
insane.
time, and we are getting to open for them, which is fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
I can't believe A, they're reuniting, and B, we are on the shows. That's fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
I went and saw their final shows in 2017, and I was like, man, it's a shame no one cares about my band right now. But I mean, those shows are very inspiring, and you know, obviously we wouldn't be a band without them. So it's kind of crazy. It's kind of nuts.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited to go do those. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know why I'm telling people which days we're on. Like, it's not like you can get tickets anyway. All 3 shows are sold out.
We'll
so.
sneak in or something. I don't fucking
Yeah,
know.
sneak in. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, and I don't know what our guest list is going to look like for either day.
Mm-hmm.
So if you hit me up about guest list, I don't know.
Who knows?
New York guest list is always so fucked because our label's in New York, and like, I'm like, do you guys want to come to every show, like, for real? And like, the answer is yes, because they love us, but like,
Especially this one, because it's goddamn Dillinger.
Yeah, we better get if we have like 5 guest list spots, like, I'm gonna be like, all right, come on, y'all, like,
It was a little more.
Give
than
me
that.
one. Give me one person I want to come to the show.
Yeah.
So, not that I don't want them at the show.
Yeah.
I don't, but yeah. So we're just doing so much next year that I think I'm just gonna be like, hey, I would like my time at home to be relaxing or
and not working doubles.
not working doubles. Yeah, I work a double on Tuesday.
Ugh.
Day after Christmas, I work a double.
That's fucked
So,
up.
yeah.
You know, Chance is working Christmas Eve.
I work Christmas Eve. Yeah. I close Christmas Eve.
Both of y'all are in the trenches.
Yep. I think we close early. I think we close at like 6.
I hope so.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just like, I'm pretty tired of like just being bossed around.
Yeah.
Liquid cheese guy is really pissing me off. He's never gonna hear this, so it doesn't matter. And if he does, I get fired and I get to leave anyway. So who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have something to tell you about him after
Okay.
the show. So anyway, you want to get into the song?
Sure.
What song did we do this week?
In a funny twist of fate, we did not plan this.
Yeah,
we
once again,
we didn't rig the wheel.
we did not rig the wheel at all.
Everything that we do on this show is legitimate and passable in a court of law. I think the Supreme Court would even struggle to find holes in our story. But it's Christmas time, no secret about that. This episode's going to go up 2 days before Christmas. And we got a Christmas song.
Yeah,
We got
their only
Christmas
right?
song, I
Yeah.
think. We got
So I don't know what we're gonna do for Christmas next year.
I have no fucking idea, but
Yeah.
we got You'll Shoot Your Eye Out. And here's a snippet of it. And it's over. Wow. Did you like that snippet of that song? It's a Christmas song.
It's a Christmas song.
Carson, how do you feel about Christmas songs and music
In general,
Yeah.
by bands or just in the world?
Just in the world.
I used to not like them, and now there's a handful of them that I love,
Mm-hmm.
that I think are excellent songs.
Mm-hmm.
Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande.
Mm-hmm.
Smash.
That is a good one.
What else we got?
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
That's
I
a
mean,
good
I've always
one.
liked Feliz Navidad.
Yeah.
Shit rocks.
All-time classic.
All-time classic. There's this one song that I found. Me and my ex were in a car listening to it around Christmas time, and it was this song. It was like, "Come and worship Jesus, come and worship Jesus," and the beat was crazy. So I was like, "This
Yeah.
is awesome."
Add
That
this
one.
to the playlist.
I like the Christmas song. Good
the
song.
Christmas song.
They're singing "Deck the Halls,"
Oh,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
like Christmas at all.
Yeah.
I like that song. I don't. There are some that annoy me.
Mm-hmm.
Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
I'm impartial.
Not a big fan of that. Wham's version of Last Christmas. Oh my God! Come on.
You not like that one?
No, I love that one.
Oh, okay.
That was awesome.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Rocking Around the Christmas Tree is just a little too. Or sorry, Jingle Bell Rock. You know what? Both of them. Jingle Bell Rock and Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. A little too jaunty for me.
I think they both go on too long.
They both definitely go on too long.
That's a problem with a lot of Christmas songs, in my opinion. Is a lot of them go on too long. Like a couple older ones came on in the car last night when my family was driving back from dinner.
Sure.
There was a Frank Sinatra's Jingle Bells, not even 2 minutes long, and then
Great.
Nat King Cole. God, I don't remember which one it was, but it was also barely over a minute. It was a minute 20 seconds, and I was like, dang, they had it figured out back
Wait,
then.
no. Sorry, the Christmas song is a different one. But it's great.
But it's great.
And I do love that song.
Mm-hmm.
Any of the old crooners doing Christmas music,
Mm-hmm.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Jazzy Christmas, give it to me, baby.
Yeah.
Love it.
Peanuts
Hallelujah.
Christmas,
Peanuts Christmas,
untouchable.
Penis music Christmas,
Penis Christmas,
Penis
untouchable.
Christmas, untouchable. I would like somebody to touch my penis. for Christmas. All right. Sorry. Yeah, I don't. There's just a few that annoy me.
Yeah.
This one, when bands do original Christmas songs, recipe for me to fucking hate it.
Mhm.
I don't like it.
Largely not a great idea.
Not, largely a terrible idea. I don't think I possess enough. I don't think I possess enough. Saccharine in my heart to write a genuine one.
Mm-hmm.
I think I could write one that sounds genuine, but in my mind, my eyes are rolling like a damn Cheshire cat, baby.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because I'd like to not be an asshole for like once in my life. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of when bands do it.
Mm-hmm.
And even my favorite band, Fall Out Boy here, I'm not the biggest fan of it, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna mention 12 Days of Christmas is a prog song, so I like that one. Yeah.
I guess you could make the argument for that.
I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Because it sort of molds Christmas and Hanukkah into this new holiday that lasts 12 days.
Channukah.
Yeah, Channukah. Yeah. Oh, I like it. Yeah.
That sounds like a Bionicle name.
Everyone smokes weed, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Every single day you blast the bong. You maybe day one you're hitting grabs, which is a little fucked up. But,
start on a grab is insane.
You start on grabs.
And it gets more intense every single
There's
day.
a crazy dab rig.
If you make it through the 12 days, you get a marijuana addiction.
That's great. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then you take a tea break on New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do kind of like to imagine that 12 Days of Christmas is set in this sort of alternate future where Judaism and Christianity merge and into a 12-day holiday still called Christmas.
They were like, all right, the Christians were all like, all right, you get like you get the amount of time that the holiday is,
sure,
and we get to keep the name, and then everyone was like, all right, sounds good.
And then they said 4 more days.
4 more days.
Yeah. And it's sort of a amalgamation of the two. Like maybe there's a menorah on top of the tree, which would have to be a small menorah
or a short tree.
Or a short tree.
State mandated.
Balancing here is key, I believe. I think you might want to get an artificial tree with one of those poles and sort of attach the menorah accordingly.
A lot of stars have like clips on them that you can clip to the tree instead of just like sitting in them.
Yeah.
Like my family star has it's a clip.
This is a weird feeling, and I don't know if it's just like my brain being incredibly stupid and like tour making time go slowly but also quicker. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but like I keep forgetting that we have a Christmas tree, and like every morning I'll wake up and I'm like, okay, what do I have to do today? I'm like, oh, we should go get a Christmas tree. I have like anxiety about it. I'm like, we gotta go get one, and it's
they're gonna be sold out.
Yeah, no kidding. And then we get some shitty little tree, but it's got character.
Yeah.
Classic story.
Classic holiday movie.
Miracle on Waters Road.
Yeah.
Doxing myself.
Should we bleep that?
No, it's fine.
Oh,
that's not the road I actually live on. It's
true.
near me though.
You could find him.
Yeah, just by process of elimination, you could find me.
Yeah.
But Jalvin was gonna send me a Christmas card, and you had to like go on their website and type in your address. And I went and did it, and then Calvin from Bajalvin, which is a very funny thing to say.
Very
DJ
funny.
Craig,
The Jalvin.
DJ Craig sent me a street view picture of my house. And I was like, "You fucker!" Like,
that's a great bit.
Yeah. So this song in particular, I don't love it. I think it's,
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it by any means, no.
But I don't love it. It's like it falls into that like it does better than a lot of bands' original Christmas songs.
Sure.
In that it's like, because the thing with writing an original Christmas song is if you try and write an original like jolly Christmas song, you're fucked from the jump.
Sure.
Because that like good ones only happen like once every 20 years. Like All I Want for Christmas Is You, that was a fluke. You can't recreate
100%.
that. Is that Ariana one a new one or is that a cover?
I think it's a new one.
If that one's a new one, then that's like the second fluke.
Yeah.
Because like you just can't do it like that
No.
anymore.
No.
You're better off doing a cover or something. But Fall Out Boy didn't go the jolly route. They did
Mean Christmas.
Mean Christmas, which
Yeah.
is it's not an unsafe route to go on. But
no.
it's also, it has its own pitfalls. You kind of run the risk of being locked into a certain like sound.
Yeah.
The jingle bells on here, they're there.
Yep. Just doing quarter notes.
They're just doing quarter notes, and
Yeah.
it's all acoustic and jingle bells.
You guys went Sad Christmas for your song.
We went Sad Christmas,
which worked really well.
Yeah, we've had a lot of people tell us that they cried.
Yeah.
And it also made Jack's mom cry.
That's very sweet.
Which I consider a rousing success, and
yeah,
which is why I feel so secure in talking shit on bands writing original Christmas songs.
We're probably not going to do it. Yeah. So that's fine.
Because Jack was just like, what if I cooked real quick and then wrote the saddest thing I've ever heard?
Yeah. And that boy did cook.
He did cook.
Make no mistake. Boy cooked.
He was in the kitchen, and you will be able to eat it on streaming on Christmas Day.
Let's go.
But Mean Christmas is like, because like if you write a sad Christmas song and everyone's like, well, you're not supposed to be sad on Christmas. What the fuck?
Sure.
So like that, like automatically you've got because I mean people don't like go to sad Christmas songs like off the jump.
Sure.
Just because it's a jolly holiday, but it's like you get a couple points for not doing a jolly one, and like Fall Out Boy was, they were right to not do a jolly one.
Yeah, for sure. I think this one like is like not the worst song I've ever heard. Like of theirs, for sure. You're right. Mean Christmas is like not unsafe. For a band of their ilk, though, like this is kind of like it's like an SNL sketch of like, what if Fall Out Boy wrote a Christmas song?
Yeah.
You know? So it's a little too on brand. I don't like the one awkward silence, two hopes you cry yourself to sleep.
Yeah.
I think that's like just terrible. I think it's so awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, all I want this year is for you to dedicate your last breath to me before you bury yourself alive.
Kind of a
knock
mouthful.
It off, man. Like I just like I also couldn't stop thinking about them recording this in June. Like well, just like by the nature of like most bands recording Christmas songs or artists in general, like most Christmas albums still have like a rollout to them.
Mm-hmm.
So like you think about it, like you're gonna roll it out, and if you're gonna have like a music video for one song, like you got to think about like the soonest you can record it is June.
Mm-hmm.
Like just to have an actual album roll out.
Wasn't this done for like a charity comp or something?
It was something like that. Yeah, no, and I don't think there's a music video or anything. I'm just like, I just thought it would be funny.
It's a funny thought. That they recorded this in June.
They probably did a fall tour that year, like, you know.
This in the back pocket the whole time.
This in the back pocket, yeah. You know what's funny is I saw them 3 days before Christmas one year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even count it. I don't even think I've mentioned this on the show. I saw them at a thing called Jingle Ball.
Ball.
They played acoustic. And they played like 4 songs. And I was like, it's 3 days before Christmas.
I guess if there's any
if
there's any time to do an acoustic set, then like I guess then
they played like Sugar and a couple other songs that I don't remember.
Did they play this?
No. No, they did not.
When did that show happen?
Jingle Ball,
Yeah,
fucking 2014 maybe.
2014. I'm gonna find out the year that this came out.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, it was
because-
not. This had come out long before this, but
Why didn't they play it then?
I have no fucking idea, dude.
What was the thought process there? Yeah, this came out in 2009, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
Which-
honestly, if I had written this song, I probably wouldn't play it either. But
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad. Like, I by
No.
no means think it's awful. But
Okay, now
like,
Genius is saying it came out in 2003.
whoa.
Oh yeah, because the 2009 release date is for the Believers Never Die concert.
Right. Yeah.
I forgot that this band is old.
Yeah.
Uh,
You
so
know-
2003, that makes sense. Like they probably just forgot that it even existed, honestly. Because this is a bonus track. Like the most accessible way to listen to this is as a bonus track on a greatest hits compilation.
That's right. Yes.
Which having a bonus track on a greatest hits compilation is crazy. Great way to get people to not
They have
listen
3
to that.
bonus tracks on.
which is
Yeah.
wild.
There's, I mean, Bob Dylan's a bonus on Believers Never Die too.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been that.
Yeah, that's true.
It should have not come out.
I like I don't want to hear this song ever again. You know what I mean? Like,
How many times did you listen to it for this?
I listened to it twice.
Mhm.
And I was like, I don't know.
It's a song.
It's a song.
Because like the main like riff, I guess, is not like super memorable. It sounds like
Bum, bam, 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 ding, ding, ding. Yeah.
it sounds like that allusion to an SNL sketch of what it would sound like if Fall Out Boy made a Christmas song is actually pretty spot on. Because like
I thought so.
the instrumental sounds like that. The main riff is like it's all right, but it's not something that they would probably put on a normal song.
Yeah.
And the line "Merry Christmas, I could care less," like, dude,
Yeah.
that is like, yeah,
It sucks. Like, I like, I don't know.
that I heard that line for the first time tonight, and I just imagined Pete Wentz like flipping his hair. And I was like, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, no way, man.
Dude, doing that hair flip motion while I actually have no hair on my
Yeah.
head. I'm bald right now,
For
everybody.
everyone who's unaware, which will be everyone, Carson
Yeah.
is bald as fuck right
I'm
now.
bald as shit right now.
I could slap Carson's head and it would make a sound.
Ah.
I just pow. But
Yeah. I doing that motion, I think I almost gave myself whiplash. Like, there's no hair to move.
yeah,
dude.
you, like
Yeah.
when you have no hair to hair flip with, you like overcompensate and like just throw your neck out. It's crazy.
Pete Wentz should go bald.
I don't think so. I disagree. I don't think
You don't want to see his chrome dome?
I think it would be unnatural for him to go bald.
Yeah, he would look like a weird Oompa Loompa sort of character.
You know, I found out today that celebrities getting like hair plugs and like hair transplants is like so common.
Yeah.
Like unbelievably so. Like to the point where sometimes people like look at a celebrity who hasn't got it done, like Steve Carell, and then be like, "Oh, he got hair plugs," because like in season 1 of The Office, they like did his hair to look like a receding hairline. And then season 2,
and he doesn't have one.
he doesn't have one.
Yeah.
He's got like, I mean, he's got like a normal hairline, but like
Yeah.
then season 2, they decided not to do that and just
Mhm.
like let him wear it normally. So people looked
Yeah.
at that and they were like, "Oh, he got hair plugs." It's like, no, they just greased the fuck out of his head. Like,
Well, let's do this since I'm more interested in this than I am the song.
mhm.
I'll name a celebrity. You tell me if you think they have hair plugs.
Okay.
Will Arnett.
I would have to like look at his hairline.
All right.
Um,
I got a pretty bad widow's peak. Like I do.
it's all right. Because like I won't lie to you, I've been like, and I'm sure a lot of guys listening to this can relate to this. I've been tweaking about my hairline.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I've been tweaking so hard about it, like to the point where like I'll look at it and it hasn't changed, and I'm like, it's gone back. It's so over for me.
Hang on, I'm gonna type in 2023.
Will Arnett hairline. Maybe no. I don't.
You don't
really
think so?
I mean, maybe.
Well, give me an example of someone who does.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Machine Gun Kelly has hair plugs?
Oh, absolutely.
Hang on. This I gotta see.
Look up Machine Gun Kelly and like, when did he first start popping off? Like 2011 or something?
Maybe I can get a side by side if I just type in hair plugs.
You probably could.
And he doesn't have the money to clear this off the internet.
Yeah,
Oh,
look
Jesus, man.
Yeah. Like his shit was so like so far back, and then like it just one day it just wasn't.
Damn.
Which like no shame in getting hair
No,
plugs or
no
anything.
shame.
It's just like
That
it's
is
fascinating,
crazy.
like how commonplace it is, because like you just like don't think about that. You just imagine that celebrities are like they're hot naturally because it's like that's how you be a celebrity, but no, like there's so much plastic surgery, and like it's totally chill to get plastic surgery.
Yeah, do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want. I'm not gonna kill
Man,
you
he
about
looks
it.
like shit regardless.
he
Sorry,
does.
Coulson.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Colson.
Hang on, I'm just gonna type in guys I hate. G-Eazy.
Oh, G-Eazy, I think does as well.
Does he spell his name with a Z?
It is with a Z.
Oh.
He might. I don't know.
Maybe.
No, I don't think
No.
so. I think I was just conflating him with
Damn.
MGK because they're both shitty white rappers.
I would just really like for him to take an L. He takes a lot, but
I mean, he
Hang
kind
on.
of got embarrassed by Halsey of all people, which is insane.
Hugh Jackman.
You not like Hugh Jackman?
No.
Oh,
I never
okay.
said that.
Oh, okay.
I'm
You're-
just seeing
you're
if he
just-
has hair plugs. Oh,
you're
it doesn't
just
look like
looking
it.
up. Yeah.
All right.
But
I
Pete
mean,
Wentz is,
I'm just curious. You know?
I think Pete Wentz would look weird bald. Has he ever gone bald?
He's done a really short haircut before.
That's not bald.
Well, hang
a
on.
little
Let's
different.
type in Pete Wentz bald because I don't want to talk about this song. Here's Hugh Jackman with sort of a same haircut as me right now. Man,
I think
that makes me
mean,
feel good.
Yeah, you look just like Hugh Jackman right now.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, no
That's what I'm going for. Bald.
Pete Wentz bald.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ah!
Oh my God!
I don't like that at all.
There's this post that came up by Pete Wentz Archive
Pete Wentz
on Twitter,
Archive, yeah.
at Wentzography, where he is like an unnatural shade of like pale
Cream?
gold,
Yeah.
like cream. He's like a little shiny, and he's completely bald, and he looks so weird.
Oh, here's Dominican Skrillex. Of course.
Here's Skrillex's Drake cosplay.
See, I want to know like who the celebrities are that we like can't even notice have hair plugs, you know?
You can't really
Like there's no before and after.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's really the only way you can tell unless they got like a really shitty job done.
Sure. Yeah.
Because like most of the time, like it just looks completely natural until you see
Yeah.
the before and after.
I know Elon Musk has hair plugs.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Because he was balding at like 20.
Yeah.
See, I am of the opinion that if you are balding, just let it go, dude.
Yeah.
Like, just shave it.
It's going to look better if you just let it go.
Yeah.
If you are balding like really bad, and like
I just have a widow's peak, and I'm saying, fuck it, man. I don't give a fuck anymore.
I mean, and people can make like widow's peaks look good too. Like
True.
fucking
True.
Kit Harington has a widow's peak.
Yeah, he does.
And he's a beautiful man. So fucking, I mean, whatever. Like, if you can make it work, then like do whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're like super balding, and like
Mm-hmm.
you look like Elon Musk when he was stealing PayPal, then
Sure.
might just be better to go bald if you can't afford
Yeah.
like treatment or hair plugs.
If you look like Elon Musk when he was walking around with nothing but the emeralds in his pocket.
First of all, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Second of all,
First of all, that's rough.
Let that hair go.
Yeah, man. I mean, you have very beautiful, long, flowing, straight hair.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's like, which is why I'm paranoid about my
Losing
hairline.
it. Yeah. No.
And like, hair loss can also be prevented by like having a healthy diet and stuff like that.
True.
Like hair plugs are not the only solution. You know, if you're sitting there and you're gooning for 12 hours straight and you're losing your hair, well, go outside, see if it gets any better. Stop gooning.
Gooning causes hair loss?
Maybe. For 12 hours straight, I would imagine.
12-hour goon sesh is crazy, brother.
Yeah. The 12-hour goon sesh is like
New question.
What?
Which celebrity do you think has had the longest goon sesh?
I feel like if The Weeknd didn't get anything, then he would absolutely be gooning. But like The Weeknd verifiably has sex so often.
Sure. Yeah.
Like I feel like
but I think he also goons.
I mean, yeah, maybe. Like
listen,
I feel like
you can fucking still goon.
That's true.
I'm living proof.
Oh man, that would be such a funny title for the episode. You can fucking still goon.
Would they get flagged by something?
Probably.
Damn it. That sucks.
I feel like, especially like early on in The Weeknd's career,
sure,
I feel like he was definitely more likely to goon still.
Sure, yeah.
Because like nowadays he seems a little more stable as far as his like vices go. At least managing them better.
How long do you think it is before he drops an album after all this Idol shit?
I don't think it'll be that much longer. I think we might be able to expect something next year.
I think he might have to regroup a little bit.
Well, because he tweeted shortly after Dawn FM came out that like this was part of a trilogy, and like Dawn FM was the second album, so After Hours was the first one.
Sure.
So I feel like he's already been working on the third one. And like I feel like the Idol was like sort of unrelated to his normal music. I feel like much of the music released from that was B-sides, and this was like mostly a vanity project, which, you know, if you're that big of a star, then like vanity projects are inevitable. So I'm not like worried about the quality of his music going forward because of the Idol.
Neither am I. I don't. Yeah.
I mean, after like I haven't listened to anything like any full Weeknd album pre Beauty Behind the Madness because I'm a fucking poser.
Sure.
I need to listen to Trilogy, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like all three of those albums.
Definitely.
But of like the post trilogy stuff, After Hours was the first like full album that I could really get into. Because Beauty and Starboy were both really inconsistent. And then I thought Dawn FM was even better.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's been working on the new stuff for a minute, and like, because like Dawn FM didn't make a splash because Save Your Tears was still in the like top 10 when he put it out. Like it was just too much of The Weeknd.
Yeah.
So like songs that should have been hits like Sacrifice or Out of Time didn't hit like they did because
didn't pop.
Save Your Tears was fucking killing it still.
Yeah. Definitely.
So that also might factor into why it hasn't come out yet, is because he's waiting to be sort of out of the limelight to put anything else out so that people don't get sick of him.
I think Donnie Wahlberg goons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, how much else is there to do for a man when your most well-known role is in like Saw 2?
Saw 2, and I think he's on TV.
What's he doing on TV?
I don't know.
Exactly.
basic cable.
Saw 2 and
Saw 2,
I
TV.
think Saw 4. He's also in that one. Saw 4 or 5?
Co-owning
Was it 4?
a mediocre burger place.
That's true.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Wahlburgers. I'm afraid
Honestly,
that
neither have I. Like, I don't. I just. If it was so good, I assume I would hear about it more.
yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, I don't even think there's a Wahlburgers in Atlanta.
Yeah, there is.
Oh,
There's one at the
really?
Battery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just haven't been.
So there's one in Cobb County.
True.
Not Atlanta. My bad.
I feel like if I walked in there, Mark Wahlberg would detect that I'm not a white person and call me a slur.
Maybe. Yeah.
All that shit he said about Vietnamese people when he was a kid was insane, huh?
He did more than just say some stuff.
Oh,
about
yeah.
Vietnamese people. He may have blinded one.
Yeah.
It's like he's like, oh, he was a kid. Yeah.
I mean,
When I was 22, I didn't blind somebody because they were Asian. You know, just wasn't really a part of my tasks.
Yeah, I didn't wake up and go, I should blind a racial minority today.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Wasn't really on my docket.
Yeah, no. You couldn't pick which one. That's the only reason why.
Oh, yeah.
Which
I was
racial minority?
I was too indecisive about what hate crime I should commit.
Hey,
That and fantasizing about saving 9/11. I was torn between two of those.
Yeah, no. I mean, I still kind of fantasize about that a little bit.
It would have gone down differently if I was there.
It would have gone down differently if I was there. Also,
I would have landed that plane safely.
Which one?
On both of them. I would have landed the first one on the roof of the first tower, jumped out, landed in the second plane, landed that one on the other roof.
Somebody's going to get upset by this conversation.
I
have to get on a long plane ride soon, and I don't want bad karma.
Okay. Nothing bad happens on planes ever.
Ever. Especially nonstop planes to London Heathrow Airport.
Yeah.
From JFK.
John
departing
Fortnite Kennedy.
January 14th. That'd be funny if I just told everybody my whereabouts at all times. Wouldn't that be hilarious?
I've pulled up to shows before and tweeted, if you're looking to assassinate me, I'm at this show.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Which is actually genius.
Yeah.
Because...
Who's going to assassinate me at the Hot Mulligan show?
Right, yeah.
Drew Portalatin, that's who.
I don't know who that is.
That's the guy who mixed our record and does front of house for
his last name is Portalatin?
Uh-huh.
Port Aladdin?
No. Portalatin.
Portalatin?
I mean, if you pronounce it like that, it's kind of weird, but...
Right,
I mean,
yeah. If you pronounce anything like that, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, if you really emphasize the T's on something, then like it's a little
Portalatin?
Fall out, boy.
Fall out, boy. Carson Pace.
You'll shoot your eye out.
Dawsonbeck.
None of that doesn't have a T in it.
I know. I was just saying it stupidly.
You know what has a T in it?
You'll shoot your eye out?
You'll shoot your eye out.
You'll shoot your eye out. Do you have any standout lyrics in this?
Not really.
Yeah, neither do I. I think they're all pretty bad.
It's like, I mean, this was 2003 Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not like they were at their A game anyway. If anything, this song might be a better example of the stuff they were putting out at that point. Well, no, did Take This to Your Grave come out in 2003?
Yes.
Then never mind.
Yep.
Because all of Take This to Your Grave is better than this song.
I'm surprised it's not on that.
I'm not surprised it's not on Take This to Your Grave. Why would they put a Christmas song on that album?
I don't know, bonus track. Why put it on your greatest hits compilation?
I don't know, bonus track.
Awesome. We sort of did a tennis thing there.
Yeah. Like Wii Tennis.
Ooh, we are tennis.
Yes. On the Wii Sports game.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I got nothing else to say about this.
Really?
Honestly.
Yeah, this is like I mean,
sorry for a bummer Christmas episode.
I mean, I feel like it
Cue
was
the jingle bells.
And they're over. No more
And
jingle bells. This song is like it's fine.
Yeah. I'm very lukewarm on it, man.
Yeah. I feel like the fact that it's not complete dog shit is like the most notable part about it.
Yes. And I'll put it this way. If you told me Fall Out Boy had a Christmas album and it came out tomorrow, I'd be like, all right, I'll listen to this like once or twice. If you told me like Reliant K or Newfound Glory or Blink 182 had a Christmas album, I'd be like, no.
Respectfully
I'm not
passing.
listening to that shit.
Not for me.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
I think the only reason why Coldplay hasn't done one is because Radiohead has never done one. Not calling Coldplay a Radiohead copycat, but I do think philosophically they're like, well, why would we do that? Radiohead never did it.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like that's a good philosophy to have.
Yeah.
Like, why would I do that? Radiohead never did it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why write songs like AJR does? Radiohead never did it.
Yeah, for sure.
Why,
Does AJR have a Christmas song?
Maybe. I'd hope they don't.
We're going to find out.
Oh, boy.
Bald Pete Wentz.
Bald Pete Wentz.
I don't like it.
Good Lord. Any AJR fans in our listener base, sound off, and we will.
They have a song called Christmas in June.
I don't know if that's a Christmas song specifically.
Are they a Christian band?
They are a Christian band, I think.
What is AJR's religion?
Oh,
they're Jewish, you idiot.
I'm sorry. I will never recover from this. But I feel like Christmas in June was like. I feel like that's just on one of their albums. It's not really a Christmas song.
Well,
I've only heard one of them, and I hated every second of it. So
it's time for you to listen to more.
No, it's not.
According to Brad Tasted Music, there's a song on their new record that he really likes.
I have heard that God is Really Real is like a good song, which is crazy.
Maybe I'll listen to it.
Maybe I'll use my time better and listen to that Lana Del Rey album that came out this year that I still haven't listened to.
Good album. I liked it.
I've heard.
You know what you could spend your time doing?
What?
Rolling out the red carpet.
That's true. Thank you so much for listening. If you still are. If you're not, you can't hear me anyway, so Fuck you. Follow Carson and I's bands at the Callous Dowboys on Instagram, at Callous Dowboys on Twitter. Follow my band at Bummerhill on Instagram, at BummerhillATL on Twitter. Follow the podcast at The Dreaded Wheel on Twitter. Subscribe to our Patreon. We are recording an episode for the Patreon right after this.
Yep.
And it should go up pretty soon. I don't know. But subscribe there if you want to give us money and get occasional bonus episodes. We really appreciate it. One step closer to having a $1 billion studio.
Yep.
And
you do get a Cajun bonus episode also.
A what?
It's extra spiced.
A Cajun bonus episode.
That's right.
There's a secret code. If you play the episode backwards, then Carson's home address will be revealed to you, and you get to go
very
there
slowly.
You get to go there and hang out with Carson Pace for 2 minutes, and then you are whisked away by Joe Brandon,
who is a police officer.
Who is? I think that's everything. I think we're gonna. Oh, we gotta rate the song.
Oh yeah.
6.
Oh, I'm lower.
Oh, really?
4, I think.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna kill you for that one.
It's fine. Yeah. My rating is similar to your letterbox rating system. What's a 4 on your letterbox?
Bad.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
Oh. Fuck.
Carson has been hit with a plague.
The plague hit me.
Carson hit the plague vape and is now.
And now I'm going to hit the wheel.
Oh, the plague wheel. It's going. Oh.
A little less 16 candles, a little more touch me.
Wow.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
The good songs continue after a very brief intermission.
Yup.
Bye.